you red brick souls out there, world. Um, no matter where you live, we're just playing today. Today is Memorial Day. So we're reflecting and thought a little bit. And I was reflecting about those souls that were in the understanding of this red brick realm and the secret that's been hidden from us all and has already passed away. So I was thinking about Phil and other, my own brothers and so forth. But so I said, I opened up Google Earth and just sat there for a minute and look how they tricked mankind into believing this globe theory. And you look at it with this little globe, move your finger around, and you can see it was all together once, like this building, this structure. See, because meltology, those pieces fit together here and here. You know, oh, we don't want this. Drop pin. We don't want that. What the hell are they doing? So I didn't drop no pin. So what are we doing today live? I don't know. Just being a meltologist and looking around here on this globe here. So we'll pick a spot, and it don't matter. Just from looking around like here, you can see where the meltage from the bottom up occurred, and you can see, like meltologists would tell you, it looks like a computer board that's been shorted out. And here they put it on this. They give you this model here, and here they give you, here's the model of what a whole continent's supposed to be, and to make it look like a cartoon character, right? Straight out of The Simpsons, right? So anyway, we made a point there. What we got here, something looking strange here, but down under, wherever, they're right next to each other. We live on a crime scene. So there you can tell it's been really burned out pretty good. See right here? So look at that. Oh yeah, cooked really good there. Yeah. So it don't matter where you sit down in meltology, you'll show where the melt happened. I don't care. You could take the good meltologists I know today, you could take them anywhere in the world and they'll show you where there's buildings that were here before the melt that survived. We call them pockets of survival. So here we are. We're down here in Johannesburg in Cape Town. Looks pretty cooked here, so we drop down further. We just drop down further. We don't know where we're going. Let's see where they'll let us step down here. Will the little dude let us step down anywhere? He'll let us step right there. All right, we'll grab the dude and we'll drop right there. Take a look around. Red brick searching, looking around. What we got here? The Northern Cape. Whoa. What happened? Red brick ash everywhere, huh? We need to get over there by them hills. It looks like there's some kind of mounted structure that went for a long way right there. On that side as well, too. Like, could this have all been a canal once of water? It looks like it when the flood occurred after the melt. Let's see, can we hone in any closer? What are we looking at here? Yeah, chunks of melted building everywhere. See that, folks? Right there. Strewn everywhere. Is that tumbleweed? That could possibly be some tumbleweed in there, isn't it? But there's some rocks too there. Them rocks was once building structure. So where's that? Northern Cape. So that's just the first place we sat down at. What's this here? Some kind of cactus with strong rocks, huh? Well, this looks pretty freaking ass desolate, don't it? Huh? But I bet you could punch and get water there. Punch a hole in the ground, get water. What's the sky look like today? Well, let's get out of there. Let's get out of there and find a nicer spot to go. Let's see where we at now. We'll get up in the air. Oh, what we got here? Right, the Fontaine. Looks pretty cooked. Namibia. I'll take a look right there. Where can we drop here? What a street view. No street view day. Well, they don't give us nowhere we could set down there. They're onto us, see? They don't want us to look at them dendrite lines that was carved up by electricity. The least resistant path it took, and the water follows those paths that were carved out by electricity. And this is Namibia. Look at that, man. It's cooked. Huh? It's like we're diagnosing a motherboard. See? Look at this. Look at how it got fried here. Look at the dendrite lines. Look at that. Is that freaking amazing? Look at that. See? This whole realm was melted. There's more evidence there that meltology is showing you right now than all the geology combined of what those words I just used. They will give you this picture. NASA will give you this picture and they say they got this from Mars. And goobly gop like that. The images they already showed from Mars, I'll show you that it's from this realm, and there's evidence of red brick remains in their photos as well. So NASA's a farce, but meltology's on top of it, and the numbers are growing, folks. So we're not just here to make noise. We're telling you the truth. This world has been melted. It was a red brick paradise. More red bricks than you can count, shake a stick at. Let me tell you, folks, you start doing math, you will boggle your own mind. You go in this rabbit hole, you don't want to jump in any other ones because it's like the last rabbit hole you need to jump in, because you start figuring out about all what it's been about anyway is energy, power, control, to hide this type of these facts from us for so long with their secret societies and so forth. But the cat's out of the bag. So anyway, some type of, we know that they were using piezoelectric capabilities with the red brick buildings, using hydroelectric. They were uh, pulling gases, explosive gases like hydrogen out of the water to make electricity as well, and lighting. So more evidence, and floating around, with dirigibles and what other stuff we don't know, but there's evidence and hieroglyphics. There was planes and helicopters, and they tell you all this the under parts of these pyramids were, just trails to tombs and stuff. And no, they weren't. It was part of a hydroelectric operation and providing water to the city. So, and that's proven today too, and that they could produce gas, and if there was a flood, it could be self-sustained inside. So there's some more facts, and there's pyramids everywhere, and there was a flood. So did a lot more people survive in these pyramids? There was even boats found in these pyramids. Why the hell you middle of the desert? You're gonna put these boats in the middle of, these pyramids? See, that don't add up either. They're stupid stories, right? So yeah, that's a fact. So we just cruise. Just see, we seen the dendrite lines here. We can just cruise another spot in this realm. It don't matter where we go. You know, just look. It don't matter where we go. All right, look. We'll drop down in Maine. Let's just pick Maine. The rain in Maine falls mainly on the plain. Youngster child care. See just how I can see things, how they're grid out, because they pick the past to move into. We drop right down in Dexter. Who knows where we're going to end up. We'll go from there, just playing around. Come on, red bricks. Red bricks. Right off the bat. Huh? Huh. Pre-designated buildings. Dang, what time is it? Man, does that clock say 4:20? I guess that's how you look at it. Red bricks, man. Huh? Pre-designated buildings. Bricks. Beautiful archways. I'm sure if you go around the other side, we see that building's been sunk down. Got some bricks that went through some stuff, some tech pulled off of them. A lot of times you see these buildings, they pull tech off the buildings and put concrete finishes around the bases like this to fix up where the melt occurred. It's coming up from the bottom. But some got a lot more. Do not enter. We're going to enter anyways. We're looking around. Look at the front of this place. They gave it that kind of look for why. Huh? The face of it. You think that's odd? Yeah, it is odd. It just tells you more, redesignated building. Yeah. Okay, we're out of there. We're out of there. But see, that's my point. It don't matter where you go in this realm, from Africa to uh, you'll find a melt. In some areas, it just melted more, and you see it. We just looked on Google Earth, and you see the scarring from the melt. All them high points, man. Like they had some kind of thing gridded out, and all the high points on this grid system in our Americas, in our world, in America. But here we are in America. So we'll just come up a little bit. Just take a look at we turn that off so we don't have to see that. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Ottawa. I think my buddy, he took off from New York. He went to Ontario, Canada, I think. There's Alaska. Look at that. You see where shit broke apart from and everything, man. Look at that. Look, all here still submerged. Probably wall and building and tunnels and of melted building. And remember that first lady who swam across from Cuba to Miami? And she finally, and it was his task. She tried for years and years and years and years and damn near killed herself. But she finally made it. And one of the things she said in her book was when she was swimming, she seen the Taj Mahal underwater. And they say that's from hallucinating. I say no, she's seen not the Taj Mahal, but she's seen buildings, structures underneath, because there are. That's why there's not much exploring of our underwater sea. We're going to Mars instead. Huh? See? So it's a bunch of melted buildings all in the water everywhere. So between Cuba and Miami, there's melted buildings under there. So anyway, that's kind of cool just to see that from Google Earth. So anyways, we're just killing some time. I gotta get busy. It's time for 4:20. We seen the clock, right? So we just making noise today, just saying hey to all you melt heads out there. I can't see a chatter if anyone's there or not. I don't even know if I'm streaming right now, but hopefully it is. And just making some noise. So love your neighbor like you love yourself. Like, share, and subscribe. We could hit another spot, but yeah, I feel like I need to roll it. Well, I got this to hit here, man. This is 92% THC. this vape pen here. And that's called Juicy Lucy. Juicy Lucy. So they tell us George Burns. I want my head to be Antarctica. You do, Mr. Burns? Yes, I do. All right, there it is. So there it is, folks. Welcome to the machine. Like, share, and subscribe. We need people on board. Make some noise about the truth of this place, man. Stop the division. You know, I subscribe to a guy's channel out of Ohio, and he's for humanism, not capitalism. Well, we should be able to find a happy medium, right? So support those who believe in humanism and above capitalism. Nobody should go hungry. And don't let yourself get too hungry, too lonely, too angry, or too tired. So take time to relax, smoke a big fat one, get the fishing pole out if you have to, drown some worms, kiss that fish and let it go. If you're hungry, eat it. So if you're a vegan, you know, the only way you know who someone's a vegan is they tell you, you know, especially when it's time to eat. You know, they're not going to eat a lot of things that you eat, you know what I mean? And even being a vegan today, it's hard. So I say whatever you eat, just eat it in moderation and to fuel yourself, not to be a glutton about things and stuff and eat crap, you know. But if you eat healthy, if you're a meat eater or a vegan or whatever you choose, just be healthy about it, you know. Use it as fuel. I say eat what your ancestors ate because you got a better chance of running more efficiently. My grandmother lived to in her 90s, and so I kind of eat what she eats, and I'm 60 and I'm feeling pretty damn good. So I get around pretty good, and I'm very thankful. So love your neighbor like you love yourself. I'm out of here. Red bricks to y'all, and to Dean, Machine, and Spartan Red, and to Daniel, and Mr. Meltology, Desmond, and Red Brick Chick, and Mr. Beast Fan, um, and so many others. As a Melt, all you heads out there, Shawnee B, Patty G, and Phil. And we were just thinking about Phil, and that's what brought this whole thing on. The people that I knew that I was set up to do some red brick hunting with together, and that abruptly got shot to the curb when he died on us, folks. So red bricks to you, and I think that's why when I see, you know, Shawnee B and Kurt is 47, and everyone get together and do those red brick Saturdays, that's awesome, man. And I was gonna have that with Phil, and Phil passed, man. If you recall, me and him had something set up in his hometown where there's red brick pockets of survival everywhere, including, you know, hydroelectric plants that are, you know, reutilized for other things today, but evidence around as well. So there we is. We ended up talking some more. Can't help that because we've been smoking this stuff here. What do we say? Where did it go anyway? There it is. For y'all, clouds to the domes. Juicy Lucy, 92%. Why didn't they put the rest 8 in there? Very tasty. The indica. So we out of here, folks. Peace. Hippie grease. That's metalhead hippies saying. Peace, everybody. We out of here. Don't let them spin you. Spin it. Don't let them spin you.